I'm gonna lose some of the recording. Alright. Did you say you made it?
Working on it.
Okay.
Oh my dear fucking god. Even if I leave immediately, he still hits me.
This dude hits like a truck.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I dodged every AoE. I don't know.
Maybe I need to drag him to a corner.
Is it the, like, room-wide one?
The room-wide one was 5 AoEs that has only one opening.
Okay, because the only one that you can actually, like, adjust his positioning on is the, like, frontal cleave he does. That one, if you have him face the corner.
The tombstone one and the four. Wait, yeah. When the four go out, there is one spot that is fairly safe, but you have to specifically look for it. If you're in the wrong place, then you got no time to move.
Yeah, there's like these little fiery particles you can watch, and that tells you where to run to. You just go to the opposite corner of where the center one is, and that's the spot where you stand.
I don't have an official top 10 bosses list, but I'm strongly considering adding this one to that list.
I don't want to downplay Retitan at all. It's a good fight, but man, you have not experienced an extreme trial in this game yet.
Okay, he's down. He's on the ground. There's the cutscene.
Good luck.
Drop off his head. I saved my holy ground.
Using the don't die button on Retitan is hilarious.
I mean, I have all my other tank stuff, but I have it in case.
I just love that. I'm sorry to say that the Holy Ground is probably the worst choice.
It's an I don't die button.
Yes,
my life,
but it's an I don't die button where you can't attack.
What?
If I remember correctly, you specifically put your shield up and make it so that everyone behind you doesn't take damage, right?
No, you become impervious to most attacks. That's all it says.
Oh, well, fix that other one then. I'll check Paladin again, see if there's something different about it. So maybe it's fine. But I thought Paladins was specifically... It's very cool, very flashy. Hi. Magitech transponder. It's gonna time me out if I take any longer. Aurelian, are you there? What news of Retitan? Fallen? With this deed, you've sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Your Titan Sus Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah!
Oh, that's where arm's length went on my...
Tis I! It seems you've done it again, Aurelian.
There we go. He's dead.
Oh, turns out phase 3 wasn't even that bad.
It was a little dicey for me because I had to take all that.
I switched to a tank class for a reason.
Okay.
I made it through, but ooh boy, that was glitch.
It's pretty decent. Not like I want more, but like, you know, kind of. Okay. Oh, it's tea time. Nothing but heals. Chips. Okay. Chips. Oh, Yeah, it was good. Why do you keep summoning a...
What's up with the fucking laser?
You keep summoning this. Seems you've done it again, Aurelian. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon.
Small matter. Hmm?
I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon, darkness shall consume all. You shall bow down before the one true God. Oh my gosh, La Brea, what? Do you have the cackle syndrome or something? Why do you laugh so much, dude?
He's got Xehanort syndrome, where he just wiggles his fingers and cackles. Came in, talked to no one, left. Okay.
But yeah, I will say, what Red Titan was saying was true from his perspective.
Yes.
There are genuine cases of good things happening, but there are also cases, easily missed, where the Garleans are absolute scumbags. Gaius does mean well. He does. He's also under Garlean doctrine.
Yeah.
It's an easy thing to miss. But anyway, now a history lesson about Red Titan. So, he was the first trial. I don't know if it was specifically a scaling issue or what, but when I fought him, and this is also, there's a history of a joke, where if anyone knows that you're going to fight Red Titan for the first time, they must tell you it is the most brutal fight out there. Absolutely demolishing. I blinked and he was fucking dead.
Yeah.
I literally watched the cutscene over, he was dead. I was like, what the fuck? He was just dead. So they went, when they decided to update it and change it from being a trial of its own, which also, he was the savior of roulettes because everyone was happy to see him.
Retired.
It was the fastest roulette of all of the daily ones, and you got the daily roulette bonus XP that normally you have to go through Praetorium for, which is like the highest amount of XP you can get from a daily roulette. It was so good to see him. They removed him from the roulette. It's no longer a trial. People don't get to rejoice at the sight of him. But in turn, they made the meme real. He's actually a really good fight.
No, it's not bad. You have to pay attention to positionals. You have to pay attention to the things on the ground. I was not paying attention to those, so I didn't know about the
Is that why
the
you
safe
went
spot
silent?
behind me.
Is that why? I was mentioning the floating orbs and you weren't looking?
No, I just thought those were aftershocks from his attack. It's like, okay, don't get hit by those. Move to the side.
Oh,
So
man.
then I mentioned those and you were just like, you're fucking kidding me.
It's like, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, I was very aware of positionals in that fight.
I thought the aftershocks were just him punching the ground, and those would hurt you on the way out. It's like, okay, just position yourself so you don't get hit there.
Those were letting you know where the attack was going.
Not a clue there.
The ground targeting
Also, that
thing.
thing hits like a goddamn truck.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that
That's
one
the-
time I got caught out by all four. I'm like, okay, I just gotta pick one so I don't get hit by the center of all these things.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
That
the thing
almost
is,
happened.
ground targets, once they are placed, they do not move. So if they want to have something that specifically moves to indicate like where you need to go, they do it with actual particle visuals, because ground targets are where the attack is hitting. They will never move. Just for any future reference of situations like that, actual visual particles mean where the attack's going.
Right.
Alright. The Perfectus. Slain. Regrettably so, my lord. Charlotte, please get away. and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. But yeah, no, it's like a crazy thing. Obviously, they're like Power Ranger villainy, kind of goofy, whatever. But like, I have a little more context to the story of Gaius and everything. And seeing the camaraderie of the Garleans actually like being there for each other, there's some genuine camaraderie in there. Genuine affection for their brothers in arms. There's also the lowest of low. Humanity could not be worse kind of scum attitude. They're bad, but they're also good. Depends on who you're looking at. Titan. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove, they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. So, Gaius is genuinely upset about this. Because he actually does. He doesn't look like, oh, are you a Garlean? He actually is like, if you have might, might makes right. So he's like, this guy did earn his place, but he knows Garleans tend to look at, oh, you're not Garlean. I'm not going to listen to you. He knows that's a trait. Context. Beg pardon, lord, but there's no more. There is more. The Maelstrom had laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. Oh, I recognize that console. I know that console. Wait a second. You know where you are, Gaius. You don't leave this room much, do you?
Now, where's the emergency muffin button?
Oh, I know where that is, too. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Gosh, I will say, one of the fucking saddest stories out there is Gaius' story. Like, when the story itself is named The Tragedy of Werlit, or Werlit's Tragedy or something like that, oh my gosh, they mean it. It is the only story that actually made me uncomfortable from how bad the people were in it. I mean, well-written story, well-written. Only story that I actually, like, took a moment and went, holy gosh. Anyway, welcome, Paladin. Glad you survived. Hello? Do you need head pats?
Oh, hang on. I know there's an Evo for that.
Here we go. Head pats.
I'm good.
I should have it here somewhere.
Scientico! Your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. Is that your pet? With
No,
the
that's
death
comfort.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Orions. We actually do get to see Castrum Orions way later down the line when you forgot it existed. Already, you have done much to advance our cause, perform such feats as are worthy of song, but if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Gosh, is it fucking Meridianum? Oh, no, it's filler. Right. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and
Wait,
sisters...
I'm still going through the rewards here real quick.
Okay.
Check one of these real quick.
Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flame shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow... This mission, by the way, when it actually had, I think 8 people, this was another weird thing. Even though it wasn't a trial, this dungeon itself had 8 people run it. Oh my gosh, it was chaos, because everyone's just flinging bombs everywhere. Like, yeah, just blow this up, throw that over here, grab this. And it's like, what the frick is happening? Oh my gosh! Yeah, they've gotten rid of that part of it, but man, I remember the chaos of just watching people run every direction, just be like, what? What is happening? The staging point for the mission lies in the Shadowcaster Meridianum in northern Thanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. The bloat part of the story. Alright.
I know we are like pretty close at this point, but looking at the time, we may have to consider like a saving point.
Yeah. Either Meridianum or Praetorium would take up the entirety of the time we have.
After this, I guess, or like right before that.
I will get you guys to Blue Fog just so you can at least have the fast travel there.
Right.
All right.
Alright. Wait, no. Can I fly over this? Is that an object? Is this available to me? So yeah, welcome Disc Chimera. I think the stream's gonna be ending soon, so sorry.
Unfortunate. Join us next time where we finish A Realm Reborn.
On part 20. Can you believe that? We'd actually do it on part 20.
Nice.
Nice!
Good round number.
Next time on Final Fantasy XIV ARZ.
XIVARZ, what the fick?
Z. What? Okay. I know Z in the Roman numerals is a thing.
It's 100.
What is Z? It's 100. Yeah, I don't think it's 1400. We are not in that. We're not at that point yet.
Gosh. 10 years from now, Final Fantasy 1400.
It'd be a remake of this if they got that far, I swear.
Hey.
But it's like all the freaking trying to abbreviate as much as possible because 14, A Realm Reborn.
I think it's always been Roman numerals. Anyway, welcome to Camp Blue Fog. Why is it called this? I'll let you guess.
It gets dark and blue all the time.
Yeah, so
I think
they're farming specifically ceruleum, which I told you about before. The Garlean gas, basically. So yeah, this place is blue because it's just exuding Garlean gas everywhere. Many cow
I did
gases.
pass by here earlier.
Yeah, probably.
Probably on my way to the other place, actually.
Cracked fist. Captain Takao. Yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Captain Cold, I know.
Sergeant Cold,
Oh.
actually.
Oh, he said Sergeant.
Sergeant
Oh,
Cold. Yeah.
got you. He's acknowledging my rank. I'm a captain, right? I thought you were just calling me captain because I have to go do so many missions. No, I am a captain. Bow before me. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castor Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. Why would they be in their butts? The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be... unfortunately, that's stream ending. Couldn't respond for a minute, solo duty. No worries. I also fail to read the chat sometimes, so I may respond slowly. So daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Meow. So yeah, I think you just go around, rally their spirits for a second, and then I think you can go to Meridianum.
Well, let's see.
Hearts
Before
on
we go
fire.
do things.
Captain Takao, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. Also, if you happen to be one of those warriors of light who likes to run around in a bikini, I'm sure that'll also improve morale. And so, I ask of you this. Make your way to the ceruleum processing plant and report to General Robon once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Captain Takao. Our troops are counting on you. Why are they so far away? Oh, because it's the other camp they're at. This isn't the camp, it's the next camp
Whoops,
over.
wrong thing. There we go.
Meow. Yeah, look at all that processing ceruleum. Woo. They even have a tube processing stuff. Like they are processing the stuffs here. Oh, there's
I
even
can't remember
just
which quest I was going through here for, but yeah.
there's actually a vat of the stuff elsewhere. Oh, there you go. A 2 to that aetherite too. Thank goodness you stopped at that other spot. Yeah. Just browsing for channels to queue with.
Somehow,
I got
somehow he
you.
looks smaller outside of a cutscene.
Yeah, the cutscenes always make him look really imposing. We're also, again, very tall. Look at him.
That
Look
we
at these
are.
men. Look at these men. Look at him.
You know, he's as tall as a giraffe, aka me.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be doing queues specifically with people because I am taking these 2 through AR. They are actually new sprouts here. So this is legitimately them doing the quest, meaning I could only queue for some, like, sub 50 AR dungeons if I could do that at all. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters? I had a mind to do it myself, but I'm quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. The oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Actually, yes. Anyway, get up!
Whoops.
Before I yeet you off this cliff with one hand! Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. I love when we get quests like this where you just gesture at them and they're like, your gesturing helped! A little bit. That's the thing.
Just
I'm at
scream at
ARR,
people.
and I'll be at ARR for quite some time, so it's easier to find people to run anything with through Twitch.
Hmm.
That's fair.
But yeah, we're just giving them military pep talk. It's just, you're lying there like a Vorta in the mud. You're just gonna lie there, Vorta?
Well, I'm definitely happy to help Sprouts get through ARR. I do not mind that. In fact, I find quite a lot of joy in doing it. I don't know how much progress you've got in ARR, as these guys are personally unlocking Custom Meridianum right now. So, I don't know, they might prefer it than you. It's just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Although at the moment, I'm just catching up on my job quests. Oh yeah, they do that too. Break my fist on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry. I don't know what we do, but I love the just pivot these guys have. Yeah. I think one of them still has to level their conjurer up. It's like level 15 or something like that. So, if you're looking to specifically go through ARR at a slower pace, I stream this every Mondays. Starting about 4 hours ago is usually when we start up. I don't know if that makes your schedule, but that's when I'm running through this, so wouldn't mind helping out. Yes, sir. All right, sir. Even if you just need roulettes to level things, also good at those. Just don't let me tank. Not if you're healer, anyway.
Evil tank.
Crazy tank.
I'm a
Hold
good
the
tank.
entire world tank.
Yes, the world is mine to pivot and throw.
Just needs the big enough lever.
The Garlands are not nearly as frightening as you! A Tinderface of Vanguard will take it as my name day! But no, I'm a good tank. I just, I train healers in the best way they could, even if they don't appreciate it at the time. You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did to recruits. Ha! A kind offer, but hardly necessary, I assure you. The fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Psych! And again, since you seem to focus on the MSQ, I probably won't be able to join for much. I'm intentionally stuck at 2.0 to do everything of everything before 2.1 content. That's fair. Because I will say, the problem with trying to, like, do side quests with people is obviously once you, like, complete a side quest, there's no New Game Plus for side quests themselves. So all I could really do is join around, and a lot of my classes are mostly leveled beyond the point where they would just kind of nuke everything in ARR content. Which, if you're specifically trying to speedrun through the side quests, that's fine. But if you're trying to actually do them, I don't think that's the best experience. By Ralger, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. Thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory. Victory for Eorzea. Don't worry, I'm an affiliate now. I can't pronounce feckin' anything. But that reminds me, Captain Takao, there's one other matter. Prior to launching our final offensive, we will be conducting a series of special training exercises centered on common combat maneuvers and their telltale— You guys can do it! Yes! I thought you might fancy a spot of warming up before we face off against the Garleans, so I've taken the liberty of applying for clearance on your behalf. You can do—
Although training expanded!
You can get stuff that actually is they added this in with Dawn Trail. This is brand new stuff, and it's actually relevant combat information. Still boring as fuck.
Oh!
Okay,
it's relevant.
That's good to know.
And when you complete it, you get a ring that gives you an XP bonus up to level 60. And it has level scaling, which means that it will just be useful until level 60. You will not have a better ring to use than this ring.
Okay.
Good to know.
These solo challenges will teach you how to interpret attack markers seen during combat. You may access them at any time, either by selecting the Hall of the Novice from the duty selection of the main menu, or by speaking with any of the smiths found in the Adventurers Guild across Eorzea. Complete these exercises and arm yourself with the knowledge required to conquer the many challenges that await you on your journey. So, you guys will probably want to be able to do that as well. That is definitely solo content, so make sure to just get that done sometime.
Yeah.
And learn what some of those things mean without having to learn them by osmosis.
Or by experience being on the receiving end of these.
Or just, being Dawn and just deciding you don't care. You get a nice reward at the end. Yes, you get a nice ring. You get a ring that goes alongside your other brand new ring. Yes, it is worth doing at least once. And I don't
about
think
that ring, I think it stops at level 30.
No, the brand new ring is 30. The other one, I forget that thing called. It is called the Neophyte's Ring. Increases XP earned by 30% when level 60 and below. It also specifically scales and matches your stats, so it will just be the best ring for all the way to 60. It's a good fucking ring.
Okay.
And again, you learn important things that are necessary, so you know what is this thing that is now pointing at my head. Am I in danger? Bear with it. Rock the Castrum! Yes!
Rock, Castrum.
You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. You must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Raban awaits you at Castrum Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you are up to the task. Godspeed, Captain Takao. Oh gosh, we gotta go really far over. Ah! Get in the bus!
Summon the Arman!
Get in the cart!
Get in the bus! Meow.
So wait, is that a cart or a bus?
It's a cart.
It's like a rickshaw.
Yeah, it's like what the merchants use.
Yeah, they don't seem to care when you're on a mount.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. No, gosh. Go away!
At least they don't have
Raban's
turrets
just
on
like,
these walls,
"Guys."
eh?
Guys, what are you doing over here?
I'm done with Warrior, Disciple of Land, Disciple of Hand content, working on the other combat jobs, Sans, Rogue, and Ninja to get them to 50. Alright.
Broken Ninja. I mean, the Rogue and Ninja quests are really interesting. Those are fun, dynamic quests.
The rogue quest line's got to be my favorite. On your return, to trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Oh, I love the rogue quest line. Rogue quest line, it's a good quest. It's actually like the ninja quest is okay. The rogue quest, so good. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Oh, we got a briefing. Ah! I'm avoiding unlocking it because I'm following patch order. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's cool.
I had a feeling when you said excluding Rogue and Ninja, I'm like, well, Rogue came later? So that makes sense. That is an interesting way to play. I definitely intend to, like, complete every quest out there. I just keep being busier with other things.
I definitely have favorited YouTube videos that say some of these like normal non-blue quests are important and you should do them.
Yeah, some of them unlock like pets. Some of them give you story context. Somewhere in there is apparently the Moogle delivery quest line. I don't know where that is, but that's apparently the best quest line in the game or something. I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Somewhere in there is Hildebrand. Whatever the fuck he does.
One reason I've sort of been avoiding side quests is because they often offer money, and I don't have any more capacity for money.
They offer a very small amount of money, but I do understand that. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. It means I can't advance to Timberland until I clear Coil Saint. Oh, man! Which I've done before, just not minimum eye level, which will have to be it. Godspeed to you,
luck.
man.
I don't know what that is yet, but good luck.
That's a raid. That's the ARR raid. Not Alliance raid, regular raid. Nobody queues for that one because it's not mandatory.
Good luck with that.
I assume you're going to throw us through that.
Huh? Oh yeah, cosmetics, man. Also, it's where you can learn about Alisaie! Completely non-mandatory story stuff, but that is actually where Alisaie has gone. The Coils is her story.
Cool. Red Alphino.
Yeah,
and
the
Blue
story's
Alisaie.
Oh my gosh.
I will continue that joke until both of them are relevant at the same time.
And then you'll still make that joke anyway.
Yes.
Dallas spurred on by the news of the siege of Castrum Orions, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Oslitans and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. One of the few times we didn't have to do anything. Hooray! Reports tell us that the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Ocidans, Marinum, and Orions thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour is come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Well, I can always fill any missing spot with my capped character, so if that's alright, I'll hit follow. Yeah, that's fine. I do have a big list of friends that I don't know who they are, so... Oh my gosh! That second noise will eventually stop spooking me. But yeah, that's fine. We used to have a fourth member, but he had to drop out for personal reasons. But no, that's...
Yeah, he works at a hospital, and those hours sometimes get hectic.
Yeah.
He's not a doctor, but he still works there.
Yeah, he does the tech or something like that. But yeah, perfectly okay with someone filling in empty slots. Not a problem at all. Just remind me who you are, because I will forget. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. Oh, also, we're on Seraph. Dynamis Seraph. If that's a issue at all. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Infilia, mistress of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry, I forgot to do that. Thank you. There exists myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. Except on peak days. I'm on Ether and I can't let myself get locked out. Oh yeah, I miss being on Ether, man. I moved here so I could actually like play with friends and everything, but gosh, I miss being on Ether. You could do trials. So yeah, never give up your space on Ether. It's a good place to live. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now. Also, how do they lock you out if you're native to that server? Aren't you supposed to get priority to return? Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor, to fight side by side in defense of our shared home. Now, child walks forward and they're like, who the fuck is this? I'm a bit torn. Ether is great for high-end content, but you rarely see any sprouts at all, and unkept content can have long queues. That is true. There is almost nothing but sprouts here. But man, the queues are long. Oh my gosh, the queues are so long.
We'll be learning that soon once we actually hit raids.
Yeah, when we have to specifically pick one for Crystal Tower, we will probably be there for 30 plus minutes. Those queues are so thick and long. You're supposed to have priority, but I've been locked out before. Been a while since, but still. Gotcha. Probably when it's like super busy that they're like, the server will actually explode if we let one more person in. Fair enough. Right. Before me stands the adventurer, Aurelian Takao. You all know him as the man who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima weapon and being perpetually stuck in purgatory going in there because, oh my gosh, why do we keep getting Purgatorium? Please stop. We Scions know it different, Aurelian, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf, a true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. Why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for him. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Aurelian and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima weapon. All troops, prepare for battle. I don't look right in this crowd.
I'm wearing full paladin armor.
I'm wearing full ninja armor.
Like a stone.
I'm wearing my retirement armor. I'm just an adventurer, dude. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return. Wait, Sid, don't you show up on this mission? Sid? I remember having to babysit you in this mission. Wait, Sid, where are you going? Sid?
Bye-bye.
See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. And Villia is like the only worshiper of the crystal I know. No one else frickin' says that stuff. No one else. Oh, that explains so much. Wait a second. Oh.
She's like 100 steps ahead of us already.
I just had a light bulb moment of like, oh. And the sad thing is, it's not something that's subtle. It's just like, oh, that. Yep. You know what? That just checks out. Yeah. All right. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades! For Eorzea! Man, that is quite a crowd to render. Oh, back in thickin' 20 whatever? Dang, man! Budget. Go now, Aurelian, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Guys, we're so close to the end. Can you believe it? We're right there! We're right there!
Again, next time, we
Custom
finish
Meridianum!
2.0!
Yeah! And by that, we're gonna sit back and watch a movie for the entire stream. I am not joking. Get your snacks ready for that stream. It is just a movie.
I'll bring a bag of popcorn.
I'm actually quite stocked on chips.
Next
and
week,
loaded
next
and
week.
ready.
No, not now. Next week, next week. All right, let me go park you guys in a rest zone now.
Yeah.
All right, great speech, Raban. Absolutely fantastic. You guys hold the line. We'll be back next week. Get in the cart already. Thank you. It's getting awkward. Raban's looking like, wait, what do you mean you're going? Wait.
It wouldn't let me click.
Oh. It's like, this is just getting awkward now. Come on, he's looking at me like we just...
It's like they try to stop us, but he's like, okay, I'm here. Just take off.
Yeah, just a cart and a chocobo comes by. He's like, wait, what? I was like, sorry, man, I gotta go by. Oh, that man's name is Hopeful Dawn. Aw. Well, this is technically a rest spot. Do you want me to park you off here, or you want to go to Old,
I say old dog because I'll probably just do some solo content in the time between.
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
got a couple of side quests, and then I got some stuff to look into.
All of Novice.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Remember, you can now do the Hall of Novice Part 2! Ooga boogaloo! Electric boogaloo, that's the words. Holy gosh.
Don't worry. Brilliant just had a bit of a seizure. Everything's fine.
Wouldn't be the first time. Just utter that one
Shut up,
phrase
Caesar,
and
shut up.
all you gotta do is utter one phrase and her mind sort of implodes.
No.
Pray return to the waking fans.
Demons! Unhook me, you fiends! I will park you in a thickened high level. Oh gosh, you guys are actually up level for AR stuff now.
Yeah. I need an umbrella.
Listen. Oh, right. The Mongol treasure hunt is actually coming up soon. If not up
Okay.
now, is it up now? Hang on.
I think I read that on the opener of the Moogle treasure hunt is.
Okay, it's
Upon
not
us.
up now. But the good news is, with you guys actually unlocking Praetorium next week, that's usually one of the better places to grind out the resources if you're looking for that. They are going to offer an umbrella. They're also going to offer the Emerald Gwibber and a couple other mounts, including, you remember the electric pony I was running around on? They're offering that one too.
Yep.
Cool.
So, lots of cool mounts, lots of cool stuff. Umbrella, so you...
So I don't have to do this. I'm a giraffe, and I'm the shortest one out of the party.
Yes, you are. I can't wait to spam Praetorium for my relic mats, poetics, and Moogle Wars, and catch up on so many movies I have never seen. Nothing like Moogle Treasure Hunt, where you can just be like, yeah, I can catch up on content now.
And unlike last time, we've actually made a lot of progress, so we should have more content available.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Because last
guys.
time we had like next to nothing.
Yeah, when you guys actually beat Praetorium and beat the ARR story, you can finally start doing relic hunts, or like you can actually start getting your relic weapons. You guys can do the new alliance. There's a lot of content that will suddenly be available to you guys, and we're gonna go unlock that. I will make you guys do the Coil of Bahamut. I will probably not actually make you guys do it synced, just because I don't want to sit on 50-minute queues. But yeah, you guys will actually have a lot of content unlocked, which means you'll have a lot more that you can actually do. That'll be super awesome. So for
Yeah.
next time, anyone who comes to the stream, put up something else alongside the stream. I appreciate you being here for your support, but please put up something more entertaining than Meridianum and Praetorium, because that's what we're gonna be doing next time. Have a good